Weather Weenies meteorologist Serena Arnold drinking Gatorade in the evening now instead of bourbon because I have to rehydrate in all this heat and humidity. Want to take a look at tomorrow's forecast, and it's actually really important to me too. For those who are here for the Tiny Train Talk, doing a tiny train trip tomorrow. We were actually supposed to be in northern New Hampshire, but the lines are too damaged from the remnants of Hurricane Beryl that came through, and so we've had to like move, and we're riding somewhere else tomorrow. So let's take a look at what the rain's going to be like. I know there's a few people who have some other concerns. There's a party in Walpole at 1 that I know some people are concerned about, and I mean it's just the weekend, so let's look at the forecast. Something to consider too here before we dive in is how droughty is it? And the answer is a little bit. Seen in southern Vermont, some parts of New Hampshire, western Mass, where there's like light drought conditions. Here's the scale for reference. It is abnormally dry, which is not the word I'd use to describe myself. So some rain is coming through. There are some flood watches for southern New England, but nothing for the north, thank goodness. Discussion says mid-level disturbance is going to bring a few thunderstorms and showers to the region tonight and on Saturday, with the sun breaking through the clouds by Saturday afternoon. Funny tip, I told that to Grandpa who's watching our girls, and he says, oh yeah, I won't need the sunscreen till the afternoon. That's not true. You will actually get almost worse burnt when it's all cloudy out because you won't feel the heat on your body and on your skin. The clouds do not stop the UVA and UVB rays from coming through that give you the sunburn. So don't think you don't need sunscreen when it's cloudy. You do. Drier air works into the region for Saturday night, Sunday, though temperatures will climb. Humidity increase Monday, Tuesday. We're not going to talk about negative things. The forecast discussion for Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, where they have those thunderstorm have the flood watches, says isolated showers, possibly rumble of thunder this evening. Heavy showers and thunderstorms likely early Saturday morning, ending Saturday afternoon. So let's look at this rain everyone's talking about. This doesn't concern me too much because I see a lot of greens. When you get to the blue color, that's when you're just crossing the 1 inch threshold. Here you go. See it? So last green one is 0.75, then blue. And when you read the details of the flood watch, it says impacts excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, other low-lying flood-prone areas. Flooding may occur in poor drainage in urban areas. Again, turn around, don't drown. The only 2 deaths in Vermont from the remnants of Hurricane Beryl, people thought that they could drive into floodwaters. You can't. So let's check out the forecast models here real quick. This is the HRRR. So fine overnight, and then it's during the early morning hours. So this is 2 a.m. right here. Whoops, nope, this is 2 a.m. So starting to see some rain forming here to the west. So we'll click through. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So by the early morning hours, most of it clears out here. But now I want you to watch kind of a little line that forms here, and then the secondary round comes that passes through tomorrow afternoon on Saturday, right? So this is 2 p.m. And you can see that rain impacting really all of southeastern New England there, and then that does move out with still some residual little storms that could possibly be popping up on Saturday evening. I think it cut me off. So some possible showers and storms coming through on Saturday evening as well. What's really cool is to watch the motion of this. When I loop through this, I want you to see how everything is moving from the southwest to the northeast, and then you see a dramatic shift and everything moves southeast instead. All right, so we're going to go through this quickly, right? Everything's moving to the northeast, moving to the northeast, moving to the northeast, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything does that cool shift right there, which is pretty cool. So that's during the late evening hours. This is like 7, 8, 9 p.m. on Saturday that shift comes through. High temperatures for Saturday. It's still hot. Sunday is hotter. We'll have dew points in the 70s late tonight and overnight. During the day tomorrow, during the max heat, looks like I see a lot of 60s through most places. And Sunday, dew points actually drop through to the 50s in a lot of places, which is going to feel great. Just for comparison's sake, we've had dew points in the 70s very consistently. And a meteorologist friend of mine was even saying they saw a dew point of 80 in Nashua earlier this week. That is Florida tropical weather, people. So might get a little bit of break in the humidity on Sunday. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope for it. So that's what it's looking like. Some slight rain chances on Saturday. Not seeing anything too terribly major, but be advised about those flood watches that we see in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut.